This is becoming a little embarrassing for England. They're pinching singles here. Some of those men saving singles have got to get in closer and tighter. Oh, what a good shot. That's the best shot we've seen all morning. Some of these England fielders should be getting in close here. Oh, what a shot. Taranga.
50 comes up for Sri Lanka, and really on the back of some splendid strokes from Upul Taranga. And that is pretty special. Majestic batting. Fantastic stuff from Upul Taranga. Well, that's a chance missed. Geraint Jones culpable after a beautifully flighted off break from Jamie Dalrymple, and I'm afraid that's an illustration of England's morning.
He's found the gap again. How many times has Taranga threaded the ball through there?
You can see there that Sri Lanka are in a good position, but their slowest 50 just recently, and that's because of Paul Collingwood's excellent bowling. Oh, that could be out. Yes, he's walking. It's Russell Arnold. He's struggled, really, because he's had to face Collingwood at his absolute best on this pitch. Century at Lord's, and he's absolutely delighted.
257 for 9 at the end of it, and 42 extras, which included 23 wides, told a story.
Shot. I wonder what you say about that.
Big appeal there, he's given him Nigel Long, plumb in front, Paul Collingwood. Well, a bit of pressure on Jamie Dalrymple, he's on his home ground, but this tall order, 66 for 4, England. Nicely played by Dalrymple, off the mark.
Excellent 50 from Marcus Scott. He's not at his most fluent, but he's probably realised that unless he digs in, England have nobody to play around. Halfway through the run chase, and England 105 for 4. That means that a further 153 runs are needed to win the game, and they have to go at more than 6 and over to do so.
Well played, lad. That's an excellent 50. Well, that's been a big plus for England. Disappointing in some areas, the batting today, but that's a big plus.
50 required from 28 balls. Bresnan goes. It is Lassis Malinga who does the damage. And bravely, as Steve Harmison and Liam Plunkett drove the ball down the ground, England finished at 237 for 9, losing by 20 runs. Sri Lanka had given away just 12 extras to England's 42, so we know what cost them the game. Brilliant batting. Mahela Jayawardene makes it look absurdly easy. Clever batting. That's the great thing about Sanat Jayasuriya. It's not all Russia blood to the head stuff. Sajid Mahmood has a problem here. He's bowled 8 balls and already gone for 20. Oh, goodness me. Sanat Jayasuriya loves to bat here at the Oval.
.99 not out. Oh, that's an easy ball to tuck away, and quickly Sangakkara is out of the block smartly. Well played, his 20th one-day 100.
Oh yeah, there's the sign of a class player. It's 4, and it means that Sri Lanka now have their highest score against England in the one-day international in England. The real problem for England was the amount of extras. There were more than 20 wides to go with the wides at Lord's.
Out! He's got him! What a start for Sri Lanka. The folk hero, Kevin Pietersen, comes to the wicket at the Oval. He's got to deliver today, or England are history. Shot from Kevin Pietersen. Immediately away.
Oh, well, he's hit that. Oh, Well, that came from nowhere. What a shot.
Just a short while ago, Kevin Peterson got hit on the knee. He was in serious pain, and it's a lasting pain. That limp has been there ever since and is quite a serious concern to England. Oh, what a 50 that is. He set this place alight. He did so in September against the Australians. Now he does so in June against the Sri Lankans.
Now, what can Dalrymple do? Can he build on that excellent contribution he made at Lord's? 60-odd not out he made there. It's going to need more than just stylish little clips into the leg side, though. The rate now 8.75 and over. Well played, Paul Collingwood. 50 off 55 balls, so it's been more fluent than you might imagine.
Stumping by Sangakkara. Jayasuriya's having a heck of a day. He really is a master craftsman in the one-day game. And unsurprisingly, he won the Man of the Match award for his exploits with both bat and ball. Sri Lanka 2 up then, with 3 to play.
That's going down, surely. No, he's given it.
Bowled him. Trescothick trying to work it away through the leg side. That was interesting. That's probably hit him on the same knee as he injured at the Oval. It's caused another outbreak of the limps. Ouch.
It's not quite time, but it will run away for 4 on this quick outfield. It's much needed by England. It has been a holding pattern for some overs now. Takes the score to 113 for 3.
Shot, boy. Great use of the feet by Collingwood.
Nicely played. That was Ian Bell, who doesn't normally play that reverse sweep shot, and he's got to 50 with it as well. A man you tend to forget about, Ian Bell, in this England side. It's been valuable for England. It's anchored them towards a hope total of 240 or more. That's a great shot from Jamie Dalrymple. My goodness. That's a great shot from Jamie Dalrymple. My goodness, he's given that something. 50 partnership between Bell and Dalrymple.
It's a pretty good effort by England in the end, thanks in the main to Ian Bell, who anchored that performance. 261 for 7. It made a big difference, there being no Bhutan and Muir-Lithoran. And the poor ball is punished.
Well, that's a brilliant shot. Took that slightly on the up and just whipped it with his hands. It's 50 up for Sri Lanka in the 8th over. That's a good shot. Beautifully timed cover drive by Jayawardene. Well, Sajid Mahmood and England have a big problem. He went for 80 runs in 7 overs at the Oval, and now he's gone for 27 runs in 3 overs here. That's 107 in his last 10 overs. Short boy. Either side of the wicket, England cannot stop the flow of runs.
Sri Lanka 119 for 1 after 15 overs. That's 44 runs ahead of where England were at this point.
Didn't quite get there. And that's Jayawardene's response.
He's gone for the big hit. He's not quite hit it, but it's enough. Shot boy. What a shot to take you to 100. It's been an excellent knock. It's his 7th one-day international 100, and he'll be absolutely delighted because he knows that Sri Lanka are going to win.
That's a top-class performance from the Sri Lankans, led by Mahela Jayawardene, and not just with the bat. His captaincy has been extremely good. That was that for England. The Sri Lankans were 3 up with 2 to play. The disruption in the England camp defied belief. Let's have a think. Vaughan. Jones. Giles. Anderson. And Flintoff, all nearer the treatment table than the field of play, and it got worse. Collingwood. And Peterson. You wondered who the stand-in skipper could turn to. Thrashing power and timing from Upal Taranga. Real problems for England. It's a terrific pitch to bat on. They're not making good enough use of the new ball, and if they pitch it in the wrong place, it's there to be hit.
Tim Bresnan's first ball. Oh, and it's just smashed on the up, over and through the covers. Jaya Wardener's on fire. Another one on the up, but nearly caught out. He's just so confident, is Jaya Wardener. He's just going after everything. Oh, width again, you see. Tim Bresnan giving Taranga width, and he's just leathered it through the covers. Oh, and he's slogging again. That's on the up. Taranga's in a really violent mood. He's played some excellent shots, and it's helped put Sri Lanka in a fantastic position. Oh, what a shot. Steve Harnison's second ball just lifted him straight back over mid-on. Well, they just can do anything, these two batsmen.
Beautifully clipped into the gap. That was the shot of a man who's come into this match averaging over 100 in this series.
Now, has that found the space? It has! What began as a daredevil innings from Mahela Jayawardene has turned into a delightful one. His 8th one-day 100.
Oh, he keeps on bowling full tosses, does Kabir Ali. This has got smacked right out of the park by Maharu. Brings up his 50.
318 for 7. That is a record score in a one-day international at Old Trafford.
Just wide at second slip. Slightly lucky opening of his account for Alistair Cook in one-day international cricket.
And there was a useful 45 at number 4 in the order from Andrew Strauss. However, too many of England's batsmen got to 20-odd and failed to go on, and there was too much of that. Malinga Bandara was one of 4 bowlers to chip in with 2 wickets as England slumped to 285 all out, leaving Sri Lanka victorious by 33 runs. The next day's newspapers reminded us that the only thing left was for the home team to avoid a whitewash. It's a wonderful stroke. The first bit of authority from England this morning.
That's very well played.
Well, that's 100 for Marcus Trescotty. He's played exceptionally well. It's 1,200 in one-day internationals for England.
That's big, really big. A measure of Solanki's form.
That's bowled again. Fantastic bowling again by Malinga. That's his 4th wicket. England just losing their way a little bit here. 321 for 7. Excellent score. The question is now, can they defend it?
For Upal Taranga. An extraordinary start by the Sri Lankans. 194 for no wicket, and England barely in the game.
Well, that takes Sri Lanka to 262 for the first wicket, beating the record of 258, which was put up by Tendulkar and Ganguly versus Kenya. That's his third one-day international score of over 150. What a fantastic one-day cricketer he is.
2 to win for Sri Lanka. Smashed through the covers by Sangakkara. It's a whitewash. 5-0 to Sri Lanka. They win by 8 wickets here with over 12 overs remaining.
It took Sri Lanka 37 overs and 3 balls to make 324 and thus win the game. Steve Harmison's figures, the most expensive ever by an English bowler in a one-day international.
The whole thing beggared belief from England's point of view, but from Sri Lanka's point of view, it meant a party. And incidentally,